Look what I have out. Today we're going to be making this desk-friendly beef and rice bowl. Bonjour, y'all. I'm Miss Kate, and this is Go Cuisine. Now, I know this looks a little weird because I was running out of ink when I printed this, but that's neither here nor there. The picture of this does not match the recipe. And maybe that's because it's up for interpretation, but we're going to try it. This is the desk-friendly beef and rice bowl. This came in my email from Itaki. It's supposed to be savory and protein-packed. Okay, here's your ingredients. We need half a cup of brown rice, a half cup of thinly sliced beef, quarter cup of frozen spinach or shredded cabbage, a tablespoon of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of sesame oil, optional, salt and pepper to taste. So not a lot of ingredients. And then we have our directions here. You can take a screenshot if you'd like. But we're going to start with our rice. Now, the first thing that's interesting to me is this cooking time because it says brown rice. And most of the brown rice that we have usually takes 40 minutes or more to cook. So we'll find out. I have my half cup of rice here. I have my sirloin. I had pre-packed this. I cut it off of something else we were making so I would have it, but yeah. Here I have cabbage and some frozen vegetables that I had in my freezer. There's broccoli, carrot, and cauliflower mix, some onion, and these are leeks, which you can leave them out. They weren't in the original recipe, but like I said, not sure this is gonna work, but I want it to be flavorful. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my rice. Actually using a GABA sprouted rice. It just has a better taste to me. You can certainly just use regular rice, that's fine, but I do recommend rinsing your rice. Never cook with these. These are only for storage. Leftover steak. See, this is why it's good to go with a medium rare because you can cook it again. I think we're gonna put some onion powder too. This is gonna shrink later. Keep going. Cabbage on the God, that's hot. Unplug for safety, but it still said 9 minutes. Yep. Instant read meat thermometer. I mean, it's well done. Veggies are soft. Ooh, steamy. I don't know, this feels not very cooked. It's like just cooked. Okay. All right. Give you the taste. Oh. But wait. And put the sesame oil on. Maybe we'll plate this. Classic. I thought I was recording and I'm not. So, I've put the vegetables and the meat here and the juice from the meat. I put on a little sesame oil. I went ahead and tasted the meat and need a little salt, so I added that. And I'm also going to add some sesame seeds. And I'm going to be adding some green onion on top. There we have it. And I hope you like rice because this is a lot of rice. I mean, I think this will be 2 meals for me if I eat all of this rice. I'll probably eat the top and then make something else to go on top of it. On a previous video, someone asked me if they absolutely needed to buy an Itaki. You're grown. Make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of you. I'm only in charge of my own kitchen. And I do enjoy a silly little gadget. No, you don't. You could absolutely make this in your rice cooker. You might have to figure out with your manufacturer like how to separate the food without scratching your pan, but you could absolutely make this in a rice cooker. The only nice thing about this Itaki is that it's portable. I mean, and it's small if you have a tiny kitchen. I mean, I probably, personally, I wouldn't get this one. I'd get the round one. This one has a crack in it. It's had multiple cracks in it, and I just feel like the other one's a better bang for your buck. It's lasted me longer, so yeah, I mean, this one has buttons. The other one, it doesn't have a timer, but I mean, if I had to pick, I would pick the round one. I've not tested other lunch boxes, but yeah, I mean, if you're cooking for 1 or 2, this is enough for 2 lunches for me. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm not trying to force anyone to buy one, but if you want to buy one, there's a link below where you can get a discount. Up to you. And I'm happy to make these videos from time to time, but this is definitely not my favorite way of cooking. I much prefer cooking on the stove. But I work in an environment where that's not possible, and I don't always want things out of the microwave. So sometimes I take this along with me. Yes, it takes a little prep work. You can just bag up what you're going to put in here, and then assemble it when you get on site, and then have it ready to plug in so that it's ready when it's time for you to eat your lunch. Anyway, have a great day. You make your own decision. Hope you enjoyed this video. If this helped you out, please like and subscribe. Share with a friend if you haven't already. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you've been cooking in your Itaki, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir. Bon appetit. So much water. You're grown. Make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of you. You're grown. Make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of you. I'm only in charge of me, and I like to buy silly stuff. You're grown. Make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of you. You're grown. Make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of you. But I enjoy buying silly little gadgets that help me cook. You're grown. Make your own decisions. I'm not in charge of you. I'm only in charge of my own kitchen. And I do enjoy silly little gadgets.